This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he's got a Bengals first down as he is stopped at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Viking 18.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On the jump.
2nd and 10.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Good. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
70 range, 60.
Back to throw. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will score. Chase Brown. Touchdown Bengals. His 12th touchdown of the year. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead.
Bengals 7, Jaguars nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. Nice job return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
On the ready. Let's go now. Bring it. Take off.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
Gain of 18.
18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Another run here with Mitchell. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
They'll go again with Mitchell. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out wide, it's McLaurin. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. He'll look to throw. He'll air one out for Higgins. And he's in. Elijah Higgins. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and
that's bullshit.
his receiver's able to take it in for 6.
This man did.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7
The fuck,
as
bro?
they kick it off. He'll start at the 4.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the double.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Brown. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Here we go. Check. 70, Timberwolf.
Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. Off he goes. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Cowboy in.
Now Brown. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
At the 38-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 38 now, here's second and 4.
6 the Eagles. 6 the Eagles. Rig alert. Rig alert. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18 Pioneers. Go.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
13 yards on
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
To the air now on first and 10. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. As they've got it with first and 10. Here's Mitchell from the pistol. And he's into the end zone. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Jaguars.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
14. Bengals 7.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Their own 18-yard line.
A carry here for Brown. Ooh, well, now you see it, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6.
25-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 3. They'll look to throw. He's got his man, Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Brown. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Cougar 19. Steady.
He'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
It is 3rd and long.
Check. Come on. Check. 77 Wolf. Ready.
And that is incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. And now it's 4th down. The Bengals out and ready to punt. Back deep, it's Trey Tucker. Brought down, short return.
I can feel the legs spike
Take over there.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. He's inside the 40, inside the 20, and he is gone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Another extra point opportunity here. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
Bengals 7. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready? Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Nothing, not 18, pioneer. Check out.
Back to the air once more on second down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. Third down coming up.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Go, check, go, check. Hurt. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Now, faking the give. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A loss of 2 yards.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And this will be incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Higgins sent in motion. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Shamar Stewart. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. On fourth down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
70 Pirates, 70 Timberwolves.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 35 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it inside the 5, and he's going to be taken down. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Cougar 19. Go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That ball broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Steady.
Brown is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bengals draw closer here. It's 21-14.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Catch left side is made by Higgins. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 43 yards.
First down. 1st and 10. That's a 32-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage. Muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 yards on
Pick up there of 13. 1st down, Jacksonville.
a gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Jaguars.
Quick throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. But the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
Sometimes
10.
it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. There in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. A throw right side. Taken in by Tucker. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
60. Riggs, 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
24-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Second touchdown for him in the game, number 14 on the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Okay, break. Ready.
On the run to the right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Throwing now from the gun. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. From the 35, it's first and 10. The motion man here is McLaurin.
The pass on first down. A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. That one complete. It's Keaton Mitchell. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on third and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the fourth down punt. We're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up fourth and a mile.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Come on. Come on.
Here's Brown. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Caleb Radzoff in on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a second down and 7 from the 37.
Get it. Crack all 80. 65 catch. 65 catch. Go.
We'll find Brown out of the backfield. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trying to connect with Chase Brown on that one, and it'll be third down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
This one, deep downfield for Chase. That's hard, and he will go all the way. Jamar Chase, touchdown Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are back to within 7. It's 28-21. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The motion man here is McLaurin. Back to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Mitchell. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's a gain of
14 on the pickup. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Myles Garrett into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. He'll look to throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. That's going to bring up fourth down.
a gain of 15 yards. Brings up fourth down.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge.
Oh, knock it off, bro. Come on, bro.
He was trying to get it to
God,
Jamar
didn't see my nigga.
Chase, and it'll bring up second down.
That's
And
a
at
live
this
up
stage of
top,
the game,
man.
it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
19 Lions. Ready?
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he can't get away. They rally to the
Fucking
football
legs,
defensively.
buddy, bro.
Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back in the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
Now, pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
They're on 17-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's to the right side and incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll lead to a second down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
It's 3rd and 7.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. That is catch number 60 for the season.
15 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
A gain of 15.
They'll look to throw again. To the outside. Into the hands of McClure. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
16 more yards. That's another Jaguars first down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books.
First down.
And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to the air one more time. Forced to his right. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Bengals. The offense trying to extend the lead, but the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick 6, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick 6, they've got a decision to make now, finding themselves down by 1 here in the second half.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Give up the middle for Mitchell. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame him.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
Higgins sent in motion. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got 2 options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it, or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
Right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
So that's a big first down conversion because, Mike, as you take a look at the game clock, if they play this right, not only do they put themselves in position to score here to win this at the end, but they also can leave very little time.
There we go.
He's got another one. Keaton Mitchell, touchdown Jaguars. It is his 3rd touchdown of the game, and 18 now on the season. Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Ready? 69. Come on. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 40. That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Moving to his right. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And good running on the
Fuck,
return.
man. You getting the open, dog.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
Let's go now.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Go! 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's
Made it too fucking late, man.
Been intercepted.
Damn, bro.
Jaguars are going to get it back here just past the 35.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10
Suck
now
ass
from
play,
the
man.
36. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a short pass. That's Higgins, the tight end. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Damn.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just hand
Damn.
off right, hand off left. And it just
Two
turns into
chances.
tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
What's this?
Puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And the defense is coming with it. Maybe the break they need here in the fourth quarter.
We didn't need that.
Oh my goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Here we go. Set.
They'll drop to throw.
Man, this nigga here, son.
Wind up incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Another try, second and 10.
Go.
He'll run. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's a big one. This third down.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Hot 70. Hot 70. Hurt. Hurt.
Now, faking the give. He's got his man. That's Coleman. Final minute. Still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
60.
Oh, man, that's sitting on the down flat, bro.
The Jaguars
This shit lame, son.
in this one.
Oh, my God.
At their own 30-yard line.
Jesus. Yes, that's bad defense, dog. That's wingman defense, actually. That's some shit-ass
It's
defense.
Mitchell heading right. And he will be
Fuck,
taken
man.
down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts.
That shit kill him out. Wow.
Done.
Man.
Yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
It is second and 6. They'll go again with Mitchell. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for.
It's a gain of 4.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he's going to be
Fuck.
out of bounds just beyond
Damn,
midfield.
nigga hurt my feelings.
They'll come up here first and 10.
That's good for our Jaguars. First down.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
It's second down.
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. down, no timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Damn, man.
So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball and matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one.